Hello and welcome back to Western. No, that's very far back. No, welcome back to Swindon. Don't you? Oh my God, Swin! Don't you forget about me? Hi Sam. Hi Josh. Hope you're all well. Hope everyone else who's watching as well is good. Now, developments. So let's look at what's been happening. It's since we last played Wheatland. We won 3-2 at Tottenham at home against Tottenham after being 2-0 down. I just want to show you that game, not the actual highlights and stuff, but they went 2-0 up within 20 minutes. We then came back in the second half with a sensational turnaround, a late free kick from Lloyd Wilmot giving us the win. And then we beat Charlton 3-0, which is very well and good, but we lost Gavin Blackler. Excuse me. We lost Gavin Blackler too. Where's his information about his... Anyway, he like pulled a ligament or something. He's out for fucking 6 weeks or something ridiculous, which is not very helpful. So how do I find that? Is it in history? There it is. He's done his knee ligaments. He's out for, I guess so far he's been out for 4 days. But yeah, he's going to be out for a few weeks. So that's annoying. But that's not why we're here today. We're here today because we've been drawn our group in the cup. The Europa League, we have been drawn against Sarajevo, who that's not, no, they're Bosnian, aren't they? So I've not really heard of them. Celtic and Vitoria Guimarães. So we start with our game against Celtic, and then we'll play Forest Green. The 2 wins in the league have meant that we are currently second. If we win our game in hand, we will be joint top. Let's not go mad about that. Let's focus on the Celtic game. The injury to Blackler is a big one. Oh, what? Why? Why is he ineligible? But that means none of my goalkeepers are eligible. What? Why is he ineligible? It's happening again. It's all happening again. So what do I do with a goalkeeper in this situation then? So I have to play Kelvin Haynes. Oh, for fuck's sake. And that's going to be the case for all of these Europa League games. Oh, you bloody... Well, it's not been a good start. What a fucking... How is he not eligible? I don't remember why I would have taken him out of the... Because he played in the fucking group, the knockout games. Very strange. I don't know why that is, but anyway, let's play... Actually, I'm going to give Jean Pelletier a game. Oh, we've only got 6, so we haven't even got enough players to fill the bench. It's pathetic. This is all just pathetic. What's happening with him? Jonathan Hudson. He's rubbish, but you just made the bench. In you get, fella. Yeah, well, that's how little I respect you. Well, this has gone badly wrong. So we're not expecting to make any saves at all here, but we'll see what we can do. Whoops. Sorry, everybody. Okay, so having started with an air of optimism, I have now immediately fallen back on stress and anger at myself for somehow having unregistered my goalkeeper for the fucking group stages. I don't know how that's happened. But anyway, let's see if we can outscore Celtic. That would be good if we could. The other 2 teams I'm not too concerned about. We just have to kind of stop them scoring. So we're going to be an entertaining side in the Europa League this season. It seems. We'll go Pelletier. Oh, good effort from Pelletier. Unlucky though. Our fans before this game were optimistic, expecting victory against Celtic, which I think is an arrogant thing to think about from fans of a team who were only 5 or 6 years ago in League 2. But whatever, I'm not I'm not quite so confident. Especially now the fucking goalkeeper situation has become clear. I was confident before that. Now I'm not so confident. We definitely need to restrict their chances to an absolute premium because basically I have a feeling that anytime they shoot they'll score. This is good effort from Gilic. This has this is bringing back memories of the Atletico game where we lost 8-0, I think, because my main goalkeeper got injured and we didn't have his backup. At least that time I did have one goalkeeper registered. Oh man, you idiot. Oh, I can't believe it. Fucking Haynes. So he's this is going to be a goal. It went over his hand. Oh, come on. Why would it let you not register a goalkeeper? Why would the game let you do that? For fuck's sake. Lloyd Wilmot hits the crossbar. Oh man. Laveau, who's been having a sensational start to the season, by the way. I mean, we all have, except for Haynes. Fall, Novotny. Fall, tries to give it in. Alberto, he's offside. He hits the player and the VAR, but not the goal. This has really sort of buggered this up. I was expecting to have a fun little video I'm going to record before I go to work. I thought, it'd be nice just to sort of get this one out of the way. Make a bit of use of the extra time I have because I'm waking up a bit earlier so I can in dog ears, in rabbit ears, work out. So yeah, and then no, this has actually ruined my mood. And the trouble is, I can't sort of cancel the recording and then do it again later because there's no way around this. I've clearly saved past the point that I would have needed to. I could have made that change. Alberto, I fucked up big time, and I can't sign a goalkeeper to replace him because Riedel. Because you can't change the registration of your players until the next phase of the competition. This is a fucking joke. It's an absolute joke. What is it? This is the second time I've been burnt like this. Fool me once, shame on me. No, shame on you. Fool me twice. What? Oh my god, I sound like the president. They had a shot, but it didn't go in. Because it wasn't on target. That's the kind of shots that we like. Musa Fall up to Wilmot now. Wilmot, he gets around his man quite simply, but there's no one in the middle. Tries to get it in there, but Hutton clears. Matt Ritchie there, probably not Matt Ritchie, but someone called Ritchie. Bourgo, well done. Pelletier, Gilic, Pelletier. Up to Alberto. Alberto hits the crossbar, which must be 4 times we've hit the woodwork now? 3. I'm not in a good mood now. Musa Fall to Wilmot. This is going to make my whole day ruined. What an effort from Gilic. What an absolute stunner. Okay, that I'll allow. But yeah, this is going to ruin my whole day now. Unless we turn around and win. This is going to ruin my entire day where I'm going to be sitting in my office thinking, I just want to get back and scream at myself from the past. I bet that I would not be surprised now that I'm thinking of the last video that I recorded if there might have been a moment in that video where I submitted my squad. I would love to know if there was, and if you could see me like unclicking him. I don't know. Why would you do that, you freaking moron? Oh, Lloyd Wilmot? You doing, bruv? Nah. Stupid boy. Full crosses. Oh, Jair he was sniffing about. Oh, yes, Haynes. He rises. How short is he? The ball bouncing at. Wait. He must make one save. I mean, not that he needs to at the moment. He only had one chance. Okay. I'm going to try and do this. See if this will. Yeah. So actually, it was Jair who was having the poor game, not somehow the ball deflecting right in front of his face. Was not his fault. So we might take Jair off, but not yet. There's no point. It's only centre back anyway. Bring on Perez maybe. Give another youth player a chance. Novotny to Wilmot. Wilmot always goes past another one. He's given it to Fall. Oh, he's hit the crossbar again. It's insane. That one didn't even count to the crossbar. And I think there was another one that didn't count towards the crossbar numbers either because it was offside. Pelletier to Gillich to Fall. Fall. Good save from Irfan. I'm so annoyed. Fall. Robbie Griffiths has given a penalty. Gillich steps up. He's been our penalty. That was a scratch of the neck, that, by the way. That wasn't like a dog kicking itself or anything like that. Gillich scores. Comfortable, calm, confident. That's what I like to see. Right now, I am going to give Perez a spot. I'm also going to take off Novotny. And I'm going to give Ortega a game instead of Borgo. Because I want to, because our game against Forest Green is in about 4 or 5 days. I don't want to have most of our team knackered for that, because I do still want to do well in the league, especially against teams like Forest Green, who we should be beating. Musa Fall crosses, Perez, Alberto, no, Riedel, no, Glenn Gibson fouls on the edge of the box. Wilmot, this is in his range. Wilmot crosses the back post, surprisingly. But no header there from Riedel. It's 67 minutes. Fall now. Riedel at the back post again. Oh, that goalkeeper. He's looking a bit dodgy, although he does make saves. We need to get at least one more before we let them have another shot. Gary Kelly is coming on. I'd be amazed if we could qualify from this group having a child. Having a child in goal is what I was going to say. 2 shots on target, 2 goals. Because the goalkeeper, what is he doing? Just standing. Absolute fucking joke. Just don't lose. I mean, at home against Celtic, we should be winning, even with our terrible goalkeeper. They have been leading a charmed life in that goal. Colin Hageman. We've got a free kick now, so come on. Let's make the most of this. Maybe Hageman can get sent off. No, yellow. Okay, so Musa Fall now. Make this one count, please. Crosses in. Gillich. Oh, it's a corner. Okay. And now we have to wait for Fall to get to the other side. Fall crosses in. Doesn't get there, but Laveau has it now. Oh, big ball out to Fall. Ah, he was offside. This is fucking annoying. Musa Fall to Gillich. What on earth was that? Bloody show off. Erfanaydin. The good thing is at least we've got 2. Well, Vittorio Guimaraes probably quite good. But we should be able to beat Sarajevo at least. That said, with this goalkeeping situation, we're the worst team in the group because any shots against us are going to go in. And I don't think you can really blame him for that second goal that they scored. It was an absolute worldie, but still, I'd have still thought he'd have come across and tried to save it. Pelletier, good tackle. Fall, big ball up to Alberto. Alberto doesn't score, though. Yes, we absolutely should have won the game. It's the goalkeeper's fault. I blame him. I mean, what can you do? Unlucky, boys. Kelvin, you are... So, Sarajevo beat Guimaraes. Okay, fine. Yeah, I know. Haynes makes his fucking professional debut. Oh, he's a fucking idiot. Yes, well then, he was great, actually. How do I... he was Haynes makes professional... How good is he? Is he going to be... He's only 16. He's nowhere near the potential of Tommy Johnson, sorry. How do I go to my registration squad? I don't want you. I want... No, or you. You can never get in my team again, mate. Can I go like, how do I, there must be a way, squad status. This is so annoying. This is so annoying. Squad registration. Why is he not? And that's the kicker. They have to be under the age of 20 and have been at the club for 2 years and does so. I know, so he just spent the last year abroad, that's why he can't play. Oh, you cocking fuck off then. Oh my god. Why is Tommy Johnson not Tommy Johansson not on the why did I unselect him? Why did I unselect him? Why did I unselect him? Who did I add? I think I it's so annoying. I think I added Perez, the centre back, in place of him. I think I remember doing it because I know I wanted to free up a space to allow Perez to play in the Europa League games, thinking that he would be able to use it as good experience. Oh, just absolutely. This is overshadowed somewhat, this fucking video, and I apologise for that. Oh well, at least when we play Forest Green, which is in the League Cup, we will get... so I'm trying to get this Sousa guy, Rui Sousa, 17. That's what he looks like. He's supposed to end up being similar to Gavin Blackler. They say that they wanted 1.4 million. I offered them 1.4 million. They said no, so I'll try. I'm not going to go wild with him. If I don't get him for less than 2 million, I won't sign him. But just, I am so annoyed, and it's going to be a boy. Anyway, the good thing is, the game against Forest Green, I think, is a League Cup game, and that means that we will be able to hopefully progress in that competition through to the next round. Arsenal, are they in 17th? Crawley down the Championship, big win, lovely stuff. Swindon, 99% of our stadium is full every week. That's because we have 20. Yes, Arsenal is 17th. What pathetic. Yes, go on then. If you can send me a goalkeeper who's coincidentally registered for me in the Europa League, that'd be great. In return. Boot Chris. Okay, so anyway, you can get used to, get ready to have a bunch of super whiny videos whenever it's the Europa League concerned, because that's all I'm going to be doing. But not right now. We're going to do this game, and then I'm going to get off to work. I think 1.6 million. Stop messing about. But Lucas Rossi, is he a goalkeeper? No, he's good. Not that I really... Well, do I need him? Maybe. If I could get him, maybe. Anyway. I was looking through so I spent a little bit of time looking through the histories of some of the clubs that are knocking around, and I saw that Sunderland, it says there they were relegated. That little red thing means relegated. But then I think actually if they're in the top section, I think it means they lost the playoffs, is actually what I think it means. So let's just see. Last season, nope, they didn't. So they got a little relegated symbol, but they, so I've noticed a bug in the game or something like that. So I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a case that because the database is so big and has gone on for so long, there's just little errors coming in. I might refresh the database before I play the next game. Oh, sorry, before I record the next video to try and flash out some of those errors. I also added the Belarusian leagues, as you're well aware, and often adding a league or removing a league can play a bit of havoc in those first few months after the league has been added to the database, as it populates it with a bunch of new players and stuff. So it could be that it's just messing up. Okay, so he doesn't think there's anything. Yeah, but is he a left back? Really? I suppose. He's Spanish. How is he compared to Borgo? That's the key, though, isn't it? Compare with Rossi. Let's have a look. He's better. Okay, so then let's make a bid for. Let's make a cheeky bid then. Make an offer. Oh yeah, especially if another club in the Premier League want him, that means he's probably good and Wolves are a decent side. So let's go in for him then. League Cup game against our good old friends Forest of the Green Rovers. The Rovers of Forest Green. They've been offered Franco. They want Bram Christens on loan. Tunbridge, yeah, go on then. This is good that clubs are starting to come in and ask for our players themselves, rather than just me trying to farm them out to people, because that means that they're actually good. I've also been sort of batting away. I think it was AC Milan who've been sniffing around a couple of our players. I've been sort of wafting them away with a shitty stick, trying to make sure that they stay away from our better young players. That's a lot of money. 22 grand. Give you a good old goal bonus and a big old that one. And let's go to that. Good. Knew we would accept. Because if we can get Rossi in the door, Christensen's is on the way to Tunbridge, who are 4th in League One, which is nice, considering we've got one of our players on loan at Sheffield Wednesday, who are 22nd in the Championship, which is a silly loan, really. I shouldn't have sent in there. Should have taken a more of a check on how good they were. Anyway, Forest Green, Michael White has scored twice for them. We haven't actually played in this competition yet. We're going to give Dursan Aksoy a game in goal. I'm going to give Roy a start alongside Alberto. We're going to put Paulo Perez in as well. Is he right-footed or left-footed? He is either-footed. Oh, that is a nice little thing to note. So we're going to give Jair a break. Rui Costa can be the sub-goalie. And otherwise, we have Norwich in a few days, so maybe let's give... Where's Shehu? Who's injured? Barisic. Chavaria can play. That should be enough. Oh no, let's take Hudson off there. That's stupid, having him there. Get back in your box, you idiot. I'm still so annoyed about that goalkeeping situation. But at least we have good goalkeepers otherwise. Aksoy in particular is a player that I'm a fan of. Oh, they have Abdullah Kida in goal. He was our goalkeeper. That's cool. So we're playing at the Forest Green Stadium. I was going through to try and find clubs who've built new stadiums. There's not very many. I had to go down quite a long way, and I think the most obvious one is Ebbsfleet, and everything else is just they're using their old stadiums. I also noticed that Wigan are having a particularly torrid time. They got relegated to the Blue Square Premier, and then they've obviously gone into financial difficulties, I suspect, because their stadium probably has quite a high rent, and they just don't fill it anymore. And so they got relegated into the Blue Square North because of a 10-point points deduction, and then they started the season with another 10-point points deduction. 10-point points deduction, 10-point deduction. So it will be fun to see Wigan slip out of the game to be replaced with, I don't know, Whippets FC or something like that. Yeah, so that was good. But yeah, I didn't find anything particularly fun down there in those bottom leagues, except for, although I did mention Crawley having that ground named after that scout at QPR or something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, good times. Ball comes in, Chavaria across, full. What's he going to do with it? He's going to give it to Chavaria. Chavaria crosses, doesn't get there. Ball go, up to Chavaria again. Crossed in, full scores. Well done, Alberto. Kida had nothing, no chance. Absolutely smashed that one in, Mr. Fall did. Lovely, lovely stuff. Is one of those guys mine? Is it him? Peters or Conlon? No, I don't think so. He's got a Danish name, or he is Danish anyway. I don't know if he's got a Danish name. Anyway, Lopez, Tavares. Good tackle. Lopez, Cypher, Lopez, Tavares, Laveau, Marco. Ooh. We've already beaten these lot only a couple of games ago. I think the first game of the season was against Forest Green. We beat them 1-0, thanks to a goal from Alberto. So I'm hoping we continue that here. I don't think they'll be playing their best team either. Riedel's going to get sent off, isn't he? Because that was the last man. And the game is very unforgiving in that situation. Oh no, okay. Well, we got away with that one then. But the game usually is much more cut and dry than the rule change recently, which says that it's not always a red card for last man. Dursan Aksoy up to Alberto, doesn't get it. But it's okay, we're still battling for it. Steve Thompson's been sent off straight away. Bloody hell. Yeah, his teammates have to drag him away as he immediately walked off. He didn't even go to the ref, he just left. So what we're going to do here, Mr. Fall, what are you planning? Yep. Over to Laveau, to Gillich. I'm again hoping we can win a cup this season, so I'm going to be focusing on the League Cup. I would say the Europa League, but I think that's probably not. Well, we'll see. Maybe it's possible to edge our way out of that group. It depends what the other teams do to each other, I suppose. And yeah, we're going to go for the FA Cup and League Cup, whilst hoping that we can progress in the league. We what did we get to? 6th last season. So I'm just hoping that we can push on, maybe qualify again for the Europa League via the league, but try and win a cup, get our names on some silverware. Oh dear, great ball in from Cypher, Kalkulovic, Kakulovic, great ball in, great header. Aksoy, should he have come and collected that? Yes, he should have. He tried to. Yeah. Okay. Well, 1-1. We won't be too disappointed. We're the bigger team. Don't tell me that. Okay, let's go with that. Roy's not playing well. It's so weird, like how it seems to me that I can only ever have one striker who plays well for Swindon. It's weird. It's not since the days of League 1, League 2, where we had 2 good strikers who could bang them in at every opportunity. Big ball in for Laveau. Interesting. I mean, that would have been a ridiculous break. I mean, that surely in real life that would have been a goal. Chavaria, Ivcic. Who's not playing well then here? Okay. We've got a goal kick. We're going to bring on Jürgen Becken. Roy has unimpressed me. Unimpressed me? Yeah, he's been unimpressive anyway. Clark to the back post again. Oh my God. Lads, it's Forest Green. By rights, they shouldn't even be here. Lads. Okay. Not greatly impressed by what I'm seeing. I'm going to take off Pelletier and give McAllister a game. Oh, my feet. Now then, throw in to nobody. That was good. Laveau up to Fall. Fucking hell. Just cross it. Why would you shoot from there? You bloody idiot. Keeping an eye on the time there. Becken. No. Kalkulovic. No. Oh, White went absolutely right through him there. Let's give oh no, Fall's pretty. Oh, we scored. Who scored there? Alberto. Okay. Alright, let's just check what happened. Sorry. God, it's been a car crash of a video. Laveau, Gilic, Alberto went round Ivcic and then just taps it home. Lovely stuff. We are 2-1 up away at Forest Green. We'll take it. It's the League Cup. We're not expecting... No, we are expecting good things. I'm good, and I say we'll take it. What I mean is, good, I expected that. And now let's move on. Oh, for God's sake. That's so pathetic. And then they score again. No, okay. Tavares. This has not been a good idea. I shouldn't record before work. It stresses me out. Alberto goes around the back of his man, can he? No. But Laveau puts the ball in. No, we get a corner instead. Novotny crosses. No. Laveau. Oh, Novotny again. Oh, he's in the wrong position. We needed full there really, but if he was tired. And he has to play against Norwich as well, so we have to sort of take him off, give him a break. Novotny, Gilic, McAllister, Bourgault, Chavaria, nope, Mr. White. Oh, Laveau stops the ball going out for a corner. That's nice, and we're getting a throw in because Tavares is an idiot. Very good. Forgot completely that they only have 10 men. McAllister, Gilic, Alberto, slip it up. Oh, come on. McAllister, Gilic. Dear me. Novotny. Can't really cross it. Cross it, someone, please. McAllister, Gilic. Oh, Gilic. He had plenty of time there. He could have taken his time and had a proper shot. Riedel to Alberto to Gilic. Gilic to McAllister. McAllister up to Bourgault. Anyway, so I'm off to the gym after work today, I expect. No reason why I wouldn't be. My knee has been holding up nicely after the surgery, and we seem to be doing fine. Novotny, if you could only cross, that would have been perfect. Laveau, Gilic. So yeah, on a bit of a health drive. Health drive, yeah. Novotny crosses. Oh, header over from Riedel. So yeah, super fitness freak, yeah. Bloody magnificent, mate, yeah. Franz, Bourgault, Alberto. Couldn't we break and get a third? Becken now. Becken. Rubbish. I could have scored that. Oh, man. They want it more. Throw in. Cavaria, Bourgault, Gilic. Well, it's gone in. Off the arse of Franz. So we win 3-1. Did we deserve that? Well, we deserved it on the balance of play, statistically at least. Wild deflection took that in there, but we'll take it. I won't complain. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to say no, Franz, please have another goal because that was silly. But mix up from the Forest Green defence, and we could have had 4. Keeda has played well against his former club. I liked Keeda. It was a shame that was he not the player that we got in like League 2? I can't remember exactly when we picked him up, but we had him for a while. He was good. Maybe it was just the Championship and then into the Premier League. But yeah, he was a good goalkeeper. But we made some millions of pounds out of Forest Green for it, and then we reinvested them better than they did because we came 6th and they came something like 14th last season. Laveau clears. Becken, Alberto, taken up by Luke Fisher. Must be the end of the game now. Come on, we don't need to see this. There we go. Great entertainment here at Forest Green Stadium. I wish it could be more intuitive or better at naming grounds because it's just pathetic. Tavares, how good is he? Because he's really good. What? He's left-footed. And he's not good at crossing and corners, really. He's decent though, and then and yet he's on £130,000 a week. God, Bennett. Forest Green are really trying to ruin themselves. We win in the League Cup 3rd round. Good. Does it say where we're expected to get to? Merely lived up to the expectations by qualifying for the 4th round. Okay, so we're not expecting to. We're not expecting to win it. We're not expected to win it. Right, fixtures. So I will be back next time for the Grimaresh and then the West Brom games. So I'll see you then, guys. Have a good one. Bye.